Not me. Look at us. Hey, look at us.
Look at us.
Huh?
Who would have thought?
Not me. Look at us. Hey, look at us.
Look at us.
Less than two crew squad. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back, everybody, to a Friday night. Of course, you know it is the pad. It's where we hang out every week. Chit chat, dilly dally, QA, all the things in between. Hope you've had a good week. Hope you've had a good week. Hope you have an even better weekend. And I hope I'm the best bridge possible for the two to connect. All right. Before we get any further, though, let me go ahead and say hello to the early chatters here. Let's scroll up and find out. Buttercup, welcome in. Jinx, hope you're doing well. Repeat responding. Hello, hello. Thank you very much for that. Jinx, welcome in. Ichiyami in the building. We got Jen. Hello, Mandy. What's good? Kalita, Little Miss Andre, Can of Biscuits. Melissa, hello. Lori in the building. Kansas, what's good? Kim Money Badger, hello, hello. For those of you wanting Mickey's song, there's an extended version. Okay, wait. Give me this in a second, Lori, okay? If any of you consider watching A versus the one you haven't, I promise it's amazing and it's worth every second. Facts have been spoken. Definitely worth it. Today's live feed update was a Hall of Fame podcast, very entertaining. Happy you enjoyed it, AJ. Happy you enjoyed it.
Not me.
I need to know if y'all planned that ahead of time or you just sprung that pose on Taryn. So as I was watching the podcast, not the podcast, the feeds last night, I could tell where today was going to go. I was like, this is the moment that Taryn's going to reenact to its completion. And I was just watching. I wasn't watching Vince because as easy as it was to watch Vince melt down, it was more fun to watch Keanu not give a fuck. Because that's not Keanu. Like that's Keanu style on. That's not Keanu style on Vince. So all I could think of was, I'm going to be able to recreate that. So what happened was today, right before I got on the call with Taryn, I went downstairs. I picked up that red table that you saw here today, and I let Taryn know when I got on the call. I was like, Taryn, just so you know, when you get to the reenacting for Vince and Keanu, do not stop for me. I've got my own thing I'm doing. Just keep going. Don't stop for me to comment or anything. And that was because I was going to be away from the microphone. So I couldn't, like, it would be too distant for me to say anything. So I was like, just cook. And he was like, oh, hell yeah, sounds good. So he didn't know what to expect from me. I didn't tell him what I was doing either. It just kind of like came to be. What I didn't know also was the fact that the man had that fucking beanie. That threw me off. I was dying when he had that out. That was so funny to me. That was so fucking funny to me. So, yeah, that's where we were. Oh my God, are those bits? Okay, I need to catch up. Let me catch up. Kim Honey Badger, thank you for the prime. Somebody get one of these. I do appreciate you using it on me. Welcome back for month number 22. Appreciate you, Kim. Thank you so much. Taryn is on fire this year with the Vince impression. I think it's his best one. Beth, hello, welcome in. Thank you so much, Beth. Palm Leaf, hello, welcome in. Lauren, thank you for month number 55. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Lauren. Thank you, Monkey. Well, what's in the building? Hope you're doing well. Tara T, thank you for month number 57. Appreciate it. Mythical J said, hey, PN crew update for the record books today. I was crying, laughing during the dramatic reenactment we rewatched twice. Thank you, Mythical J. I'm happy you enjoyed it. Little Miss Andre, thank you for your prompts. So I know you get one of these. So I do appreciate you using it on me. Welcome back to the Less Than Two crew for month number 48. All the numbers matching. Love that. Jesse, welcome in. Devi, hope you're doing well. Kalita with the 5 gifted. Thank you so much, Kalita. Thank you. Appreciate that so much. Thank you. Welcome into HRH, Alicia, Nickelodeon, Hoina, and Silent Reader in the Lesson 2 crew. Compliments of the one and only Kalita. If you're in the chat and you got that subscription, Throw some less than twos in for Kalita, please, and thank you. Still laughing about the award-worthy update. Thank you, Larissa. Appreciate it. Red Wings, welcome in. Atomic, hello. Sarah Lynn, what's good? Monkey was with 1,000 bits. Appreciate the bits. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you for spreading the love here. I'm having Palms for the first time, as in right now, dunking my first tender. Ooh, enjoy Palm Leaf. And give us your ratings and your reviews and your thoughts. Mandy, I forgot we have the Keanu emote. That's amazing. Like the glasses, just picked up my new glasses today and trying to get used to them. Honestly, I'm using them because, well, I've been told to use them when I'm on the computer a long time. And I've been on the computer more often recently. But also because I am tired. I went to bed at 6 last night. And I woke up at 8:30. So I've got 2.5 hours of sleep on me. And that's it. That's all I've got. So yeah. Nice rep. Now, thank you to Ottawa Senators. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. Minnie, welcome in. Hello, Jenna Lee. Hope you're doing well. Power merch needs to include sleeping socks. Like a combo, it's kind of like it comes in a set type of thing. 10 out of 10 parody counter. Thank you. It was all in the man spreading. Hola, Pooya. Thank you, Minnie. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. How does Taryn remember all that dialogue? He takes notes. Taryn takes the most detailed notes of anybody on the network. Generally, thank you for the promise. I appreciate you. Welcome back to the month number 17. Happy Friday. Thanks for the Mars video. Hey, no worries, Tova. Happy that it worked out. Sorry it got through so late. There was prepped out of the table already. Yes, I had to bring that from downstairs. The beanie ruined me. Absolutely, the beanie ruined me. I'm not going to sit here and act like I expected the beanie to be there. I did not. I had no idea that was coming. So your reaction to the beanie cracked me up. The hat broke. Yes. I broke. I was like, I'm not going to hide that I'm laughing here because this shit authentic. That was authentically me. Chat. A tier list of Terrence's best Big Brother impersonation. I don't know who's number 2 at that point. Thank you, Calibos. Appreciate it. Samantha, welcome in. Kerpluppy, thank you. Appreciate you. I wonder if Vince goes back to watch the live feed updates. I don't know. I wouldn't recommend it. I'll tell you that much. Jabina, hello, welcome in. Nella, hello. Jen Razlik with a prime sub as well. Welcome back from one number 19. Appreciate you. Can you ask AJ to play Peak with y'all? Oh, I'd have to find that if he has a PC or an Apple product, I think. But I could ask. I'm battling a cold for a week now, and I know frequent colds are coming to my oldest. As my oldest concerned, kindergarten fear. Oh no, be safe, Jesse. Be safe. Rest up as much as you can. You got Peak today? Cannabis gets enjoyed. It's a very fun game. I recommend it. If you've not tried Peak yet, it's worth your time. It's worth your time, Jack. Give it a shot. Give it a chance. Give it an opportunity. You know what I mean? Looks like even if Kelly won, Vince would be on the block still, and that's funny to me. I just got over COVID and a satisfaction. It sucked. I'm happy you're feeling better now, Samantha. My thyroid is fubard. I'm basically a zombie. I'm so tired. I'm sorry, Jinx. Hey, buddy, I was in college football this weekend. Lamb diggity. That's the one sport that I'm completely blind on is college sports. Period. Then college football also. I assume when Taryn reenacts combos, he is reading the combos word for word. Yes, 100%. He's got a script. RJ posted a photo, video, just the reenactment. I did see that. Yep. Did y'all see Angela's TikTok with Zach? I did see that. Not on TikTok. I saw it on like either Blue Sky or Twitter. DH, they went 1 number 25. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the Lesson 2 crew. Thank you. Do we need a tier list of Taryn's impersonations? I don't think we need it here. I think the best would be if Taryn asks his own community, because he'll be more well versed and they will be way more tapped in than I would. Pretty sure AJ has a PC. Well, that makes half of the job done. When Terrence on a live feed update that he dropped a mini Vince impression on Catherine, I thought he meant it was subtle. It was not subtle. Oh, wow. That's wild. I've not checked it out yet, for the record. Did I watch the feeds today? I have not. Typically, once I get off the live feed update, because of how hectic my last 24 hours would have been, I tend to take a rest time or do stuff that I haven't been able to do yet. So today, it was all about editing the pad and putting that out. Sorry, the PAL. So I edited the video, the audio of the PAL, and then I got everything ready. I got the graphic done, the thumbnail done, the title, the write-up, and then put all that out. And then went out for dinner with Liana, got home, and here I am. Or the noms, Mickey, Vince, and Morgan. Fubar fucked up beyond all recognition. Thank you, Kerpluppy. That makes sense. So hold my breath for a Rachel renom. I don't want it. Oh, hopefully it doesn't happen. I don't think, I mean, as of right now, it shouldn't, but we'll see. Because aren't the Globes recognizing podcasts now? If only. If only. Keanu really spoke the truth of it. He did not mince words, let me tell you. Liana's unemployment joke with chef's kiss. I should let you know, chat, that I am sponsored currently by the lovely people over at Factor. So if you're looking for a Factor meal, you're looking to get your easy eats ready, done, fresh, nice, pop out a microwave, ready to go. And you've not tried it before, feel free to use my code Factor SE83094. Get yourself 50% off your first box and a free breakfast for a year. I saw the Do It Lady video for the first time today, and then I saw Leanna make that reference on the PAL. That was fun. Yeah. See any spy pigeons today? Pigeon awareness. Oh my god. If Christian Hubicki found out about our pigeon antics, I don't think he could handle it, you know. But no pigeons today. It was actually a quiet day today on the old server. I wasn't there for too long today. About an hour and a half, I think. Who's nominated again? Mickey, Morgan, and Vince. Also, chat, the form is open. If you would like to submit any questions on the anonymous, feel free to go ahead and do so. Additionally, as you know, if you're new here, no worries. Enjoy your time. Hopefully this isn't too hectic to you. But this is a stream where I get to talk to y'all the whole night. Whether it is to do with any topic you want to ask a specific question, you want my advice on something, or you just want to chit chat, whatever it may be. Every question gets answered. Every question gets looked at the very least. So feel free to do so either publicly with your name attached in the chat, as you can see right here, or I do have a form available also if you'd like to go on the anonymous route and kind of keep it hidden. You can do so as well. My only ask is don't be filthy. That's all. Don't be filthy. And I know that's like subjective. That's done by design. I'll let you know if it's too filthy. How about that? But otherwise, yeah, have fun. You whisper the Mickey song links to me? Thank you. Because I know this is something we'll watch in a second, in a little bit here, because this has been heavily asked. Requested. We didn't have time to do it on the pad. The fucking slop. I blame the PAL for this, where everything sounds the same now. I know I said all this, and the slop does not sound like the pad or the PAL, but here we are. Keanu told Vince if Vince went home, that would not be the worst thing for his game. That is the most Keanu statement of all time. There's a new video of Riley rapping that was found a few... I think we're good. Thoughts on Catherine's exit interviews? Okay. So my thought is this. I think every publication that's asking about how she feels about Riley... and whether or not they feel like she feels like Riley did too much or like did things wrong or people saw it this way is, and no offense to anybody, kind of stupid. And the reason why I say that is because of course she's going to say no, everything with Riley is cool. She has not had enough time to decompress. Riley has suffocated the woman the entire way and she actively likes him. I think the other side of things is I think she genuinely means that she saw nothing wrong. I think she genuinely likes him. I think that maybe upon reflection, her opinions might change. She might look at some stuff and be like, oh, you know what? From the outside looking in now, that's kind of rough. That was kind of rough. That was too much. I agree with the public. Or she doubles down and goes, you know what? No, I don't think they see it. They don't understand our relationship. Me and Riley are good. I miss him. I adore him. Blah, 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 blah. At which that point, I think both of the scenarios for me are the same thing. I wish for her safety. And then I wish for her to do whatever she wants to do, whether that's with Riley or without, that's her choice. And that's it. But I think asking her what her thoughts are on the Riley stuff and whether or not she agrees with them when she's not been out the house more than 5 minutes and hasn't seen clips, that is a ridiculous notion. That is not going to be answered here. Did I see the interview? I have not seen the interview with Taylor. I have seen Taylor's video she put out, though, on her thoughts. Let the serve as a reminder, subscribe to RHAB so you can go watch the slop. Hey, it was a good time. I want to never hear or see Riley again. It'll be too soon. Steph, thank you for the rate of 18. Appreciate you. Welcome in, y'all. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What were you up to, Steph? What were y'all up to over there? Welcome in, everybody. Hope you enjoy your stay. And if you're about to raid and leave, that's all cool. Also, you can trust me with your community. And I love the community. I say, if you're about to leave because you've been already watching the stream and you want to go do your own thing, that's also cool. I appreciate you waiting, coming on the raid to give me good vibes. Thank you so much. Chat, I almost forgot. I have an announcement. We are officially 10 followers away from 10,000 followers on Twitch. Not to be confused with subscribers, followers. So if you've not yet, please take a chance on me. Hit the follow button. Let's hit 10K tonight. Let's do it. I promise I won't disappoint. It puts in our opposite for sure. 100%. Well put. Thank you, Minnie. Thank you so much. As I asking, hey, victim of abuse, how do you feel about your abuser that you have no idea is an abuser? Right. Like you need to have them have time like to be removed from it. Red Wonder thing with a follow. Happy ending thing with a follow. Appreciate both of y'all. Thank you. I feel first you guys have all the info. Right. There's a 13-minute version of Taylor's interview on Entertainment Tonight. What was the main takeaway from that one, Mikey? We're doing some art, just drawing an OC for Jennifer, making a cool microwave character based off of date, everything. Amazing. What's an... Okay. What is an OC? Who said that? You don't know what an OC is? Come on, chat. You're making me look bad. Might as well explain it for them, Steph, in case they don't know what it is. Thank you, Minnie. Some of you just don't realize how much influence a person has on you. There's stuff I look back on and go, why did I let them get away with so much? 100%. It says 10K on my screen. So what happens with Twitch is when you have... It rounds up past the 50 mark. So if you have, like, let's say 950, it'll round it up to 1,000 and so on. So when I hit 9950, it rounded up to a 10,000. But I can tell you it's at 9991 right now. 1 week and 1 day. How you feeling about it, Minnie? Lori, have you only really been here 7 months, or you unfollowed, refollowed? I feel like you unfollowed, refollowed. Because you definitely... I met you in Chicago last year. And at that point, you were already a viewer and a member of the Lesson 2 crew. Khalida, same. 11 months. I feel like, Khalida, you've been around longer as well. Which, by the way, these are not judgments. These are just genuine observations, so to speak. If this helps for Fridays on a Blue Sky, Team North has a thread. Well, what's funny is Team North, I will also send Team North the updates when I get them, the music, in case Team North misses them. But I missed it last night, which is fine. But I appreciate the heads up. Jinx with the almost 2 years here. Original character. Gotcha. Okay. Well, I already knew. So whoever that was earlier who asked, Steph, thanks so much for making that happen. Oh my God. Do not use the Vince will be upset line. I don't think that sells the way people think it does. Also, she's 22. Can we remember what we were like when we were 22? When I was 22, I genuinely believed the person I had a thing for was my person. And like, you may ask yourself, what did you have to base that on? Nothing. I had feelings. The fuck? I had feelings that were not really justified in that it wasn't like it's because of all these genuine things that no, it was I like this person, they like me too, and that was it. And then you just kind of like took a chance on that relationship, and then guess what, it didn't work out. So But I mean, 22, being young, to be young is to make mistakes. And then to make mistakes is to learn from them. That's why I ended it with saying, I hope she's safe. Because as long as she's safe, it'll all be okay. If that makes sense. Did I keep to realize a lot of Riley stuff? That's good. We get participating trophies now on Twitch. Do we? I'm involved for some reason. Wow, Lori. At least you're honest. Oh yeah, not all of you are checking your follow ages. You got a badass little community here. You're not wrong. These are facts. These are absolute facts. Nowhere man, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Also, Patty, thank you for the resub. I feel like I missed it earlier. Thank you so much for month number 58. Appreciate you. A little late tonight, but so very happy to be part of the crew. Thank you, Patty, and welcome back once again. All right. I think Twitch was bugging for a small time where some people found they were accidentally unfollowing channels. Ah, gotcha. Have you noticed, Mandy, that Nightbot no longer has a partner badge, but has a chatbot badge next to it now? It's the end of an era for Nightbot. All right. While everyone's getting their follow age from Nightbot, let me go ahead and ask the first question. You didn't know the chatbot thing? Yes, new. Let me ask the first question from the forum tonight. And that question is, have you ever been interested in playing D&D? You know, I've never thought about doing it. I think I would be into it. Like, I think I would enjoy myself, but I've never thought about playing it, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Like, I haven't not played it because I don't like it or whatever. I've just never thought about playing it, but I think if I did it, I'd be into it. I think. If you had to immediately demote a mod, who would you choose? Why would I answer this? You came here for the hot goss, didn't you? You thought you were getting a scoop tonight. You thought you were getting a scoop tonight. Well, let me tell you. This ain't an ice cream store and you're getting no scoops. How about that? No scoop for you. No scoop for you tonight. Also, my instinct is to sit here right now, which means I'm going to move the chat over here for now. And then when I inevitably adjust back, I'll move the chat back. How about that? W. Jasmine, thank you, Minnie. Someone trying to start shit? 100%. 100%. That's the plan. Very clearly, that's what's going on here. So. My For You page on TikTok has been flooded with vids of people going to Minnesota State Fair. Have you and Leona gone yet? Are you going to go? If so, we're going this weekend. So full Minnesota State Fair review coming next, pal. Be tuned. Be tuned. Be on the lookout, rather. Would I play D&D with Keanu? Is it a guaranteed one session only and I don't have to hang out after? Like, I don't have to keep coming back? Because if it's too long, I might not want to do it again, you know? But for one time, yes. I'll do it. Many of us are like 3-4 years? Yeah. Did you retire the plaid shirt or do we get to see it again? I loved it. Oh, it's still in my closet. The plaid shirt is still here. I haven't retired it. It's on cooldown. It's on cooldown. I'm going to Ottawa in a few weeks. Any recommendation for restaurants or things to do? You know, as much as I rep Ottawa, and Ottawa's my second home. I don't know. There's a nice restaurant that's like overseeing the water. I don't remember what it's called. Low key, if Jordan's in the chat, she can probably help you with this. A lot better than I could. Eat shawarma if you're a shawarma fan. They got the best shawarmas in Canada, in my opinion. So if you do that. Plaid shirt. Why we spray about on the plaid shirt? What's wrong with the plaid shirt like that? Ain't nothing wrong with it, right? Went to the Alaska State Fair too. How did that go? How big of a faux pas would it be in RP if you accidentally called someone their streamer name? Not good. While it's not like a bannable offense, if you do it accidentally, usually that'll get some chuckles out of people. It might break some people because it's funny. It just depends how you do it and how you react to it. If you like blatantly call someone by their streamer name, that's like, come on, you don't do that. But if it's like on accident, usually the others around you will be like, who is that, right? So for example, if someone was like, so what have you been up to, Pooya? I mean, Ism, I'd be like, who's Pooya? What is that? Was that even a name? That sounds like a weird like drink. You do something like that more than anything, and it's fine. It also depends who you're around usually. And poutine, I mean, 100% have a poutine in my stead. I'm not going to get to have a poutine, so you should have a poutine for me, please and thank you. Please and thank you. That would be great. I would highly recommend a poutine, if not just for the fact that I would like for you to live vicariously through you. That would be amazing. Oh, I said it was cool. Gotcha, palm leaf. Miss it, excellent shawarma. Damn right. Excellent shawarma. So back when you first got merch, I bought a crew neck. When it arrived, I realized I ordered the wrong size. Well, today I found it in my closet and tried on. It fit. I've lost almost 70 pounds this year. So this was a very exciting find. Ali, that's amazing, Ali. That's awesome. Thanks for sharing that. What color did you get? What color is the merch? And I'm so happy it fits now. That's a very satisfying feeling. That's one of those like rare ones that like is worth every bit of experience. I'm close enough to Canada, but not close enough for poutine. Oh, you know what? They do have a poutine at the fair. They do. But it ain't the same. A black less than 2? Love that. South Park poutine, McDonald's fries, and KFC gravy? But hold up. That might actually hit. It's all in the cheese curds, so that's what matters more than anything. So satisfying, I'll be wearing it all the time. Thank you, Ali. I'm happy you enjoy it. Daisy, welcome in. Sunshine. All right, next question. Did you finish Vaudeville / would you ever play it again on stream? It was so fun to watch. I liked the premise of Vaudeville. I would love to play a game like Vaudeville again. I do not see us doing Vaudeville again. I think it was very clear to me that the game is still not solvable. The game keeps taking you in circles. We were not making any leeway after a certain amount of time. And I just feel like there's no point running it back again, especially with like having not done it for like almost 2 months. It's like we'd have to do it all over again just to remember where we were again. But any game like that, if you recommend it down the line, I would heavily consider it and would be down to do it. So that's my thoughts on it. I hope that was a satisfying answer. Okay, so I don't think she trusts Mickey a lot more than Rachel, while Mickey was campaigning for her to go last week while Rachel wanted her to stay. Yeah, but it's Kelly, so are we surprised? Are we surprised? The characters in Vaudeville were annoying. They just wouldn't give you a straight answer is the problem. What are some other games that you might consider streaming? I'm not going to lie to you, chat. If I could, I would play GTA RP more than once a week. That's what I would want to do. Obviously, Goose Goose is still there. As far as other games, I do not have other games on mind at the moment. So recommendations would be helpful, but there's nothing I'm chomping at the bit. Essentially, the next game I foresee myself being very into and streaming the whole thing is GTA 6 when that inevitably drops. But for now, I truly don't have another game in mind, you know? But yeah. What are 3 places you want to travel to that you have never been to? And what is 1 place you've already been to but want to go back? I want to go back to Dubai. I've not been in it way too long. I've not been in 11 years, and I was born and raised there for 19 years. So it is kind of nuts to me to think of a world where if I don't go for another 8 years, I would have not been back in Dubai as long as I had lived in Dubai when I was born there. So that's kind of wild. So Dubai would be my 1 place I want to go back to. 3 places I've never been to that I want to travel to are Croatia, Greece, and Japan. Those are my 3. I just wanted to say thank you for saying on the pal this week that this is your favorite stream and for your reasoning. I have a very hard life that doesn't allow me to have much of a social life. The very small amount of people that I hang out with aren't the people that I would choose if my life wasn't dictated by circumstance. I have found this community very welcoming and I look forward to Pat every week. I fear the stigma of parasocial relationship, but this is the highlight of my week regardless. That was not a parasocial statement at all to me. Thank you for sharing that. I really do appreciate it. I meant it. It was interesting because I was talking to my therapist, and my therapist, is getting, asks me a lot. Like, the more and more I go, the more the questions are becoming more catered and specific to me. So I was talking about my workload and how, the job I have, it is when I'm busy, I don't feel, it's busy, but it's happy busy. And I was talking about how I'm not used to a happy busy. I'm used to busy being a miserable experience. And then she asked me which stream was my favorite to do. And I said, honestly, it's my Friday stream. And then I explained why. And then I talked about how it's a two-way street because I get to hang out on a Friday night. Y'all get to hang out on a Friday night. It's a double whammy. We both benefit from it. It's both a good time. So yeah, I appreciate this. Thank you so much. All right, let me scroll up. The Sagrada Familia will be completed before GTA 6 is released. GTA 6 is going to take forever to get out. Stream the ghost game, the one where you got to guess the ghost and not die. So fun to watch on Twitch in Darkroom. Do you know me? You said you followed me for 3-4. Mikey, come on now. Is that a Pooya game? Is it? I don't think it is, though. I don't think it is. Using my money, I have leftover rice and shawarma in the fridge. Ooh, enjoy, Jade. Enjoy. Chad, is my fan too loud? Can you hear the fan? Or no? Thank you for the listen to chat. I appreciate you're always with Heroes Friday nights. Jade says the same. Thank you all. I mean, listen, I'm thankful y'all are here with me. We're hanging out. It's a hangout, isn't it? And this is the thing. For me, this is straight up, this feels like a conversation I'm having with y'all to me because I am talking to you. This isn't like I'm live and I'm watching a show or playing the game and not interacting with you. This is 100% whether it takes an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. This is fueled by us talking. You can't hear the fan? Perfect. Okay. Thank you, Autumn. Appreciate that. Be fun to watch me play it. I don't doubt that, I don't doubt that. My fan is so loud that I couldn't hear your fan even if it was too loud. Okay. All right. Let's answer the next question in the form then. What's the best concert you've ever been to and another artist band you want to see live? I have one artist. No. Two artists? No. I have two artists I really want to see live that I haven't seen live. Kid Cudi and Tyler, the Creator. I really want to see both live. The best concert I've been to? I think it was Muse. I think it was just Muse. I know it's a boring answer because you've already heard that, but I think that's what it was. I would give an honorable mention to NERD, aka Nerd, aka Pharrell Williams. He was great. Maroon 5 actually low-key was not bad live. Nickelback, for as much hate as they got, were not bad live. I've not really been to a dud concert, chat. I've been very lucky with the concert I've been to. So, are the lights in the middle of your wall aesthetic or do they have a function? I know a lot of people use them and just curious. They're aesthetic because I could turn them off. I don't have them on unless I'm streaming. It adds to the motif, but also I feel like my camera placement's not great for them, but it's fine. It's actually, camera placement's fine. I'm just very tired right now, so I'm not sitting in my regular stance. Rufus Du Sol would be dope. Paul McCartney for me, amazing show. That was 28 years ago, though. Muse's Amazing Life. I've seen him twice, both times good. Muse's top 2, hell yeah. I saw Tyler, the Creator this year. It was absolutely incredible. 10 out of 10 would recommend. That's what I've heard. No such thing as a dud concert. Actually not true. Because I've seen, actually, you know what? Now it sounds like I'm backtracking, but I remember 2 concerts that I was not fond of. One of them wasn't a concert as much as it was a festival I went to where there's a lineup and you pay for like a whole day's lineup, right? So you're not like, so that day that I was there, I don't remember who I was there for, but Kanye West was headlining that night. It was Blues Fest in Ottawa. And Kanye West was the worst performance I've seen ever. This was like 2014, 15. He kept doing like 30 seconds of a song, rewinding it 30 seconds. That he like wanted a certain reaction from the audience, otherwise he wouldn't proceed, or he would just skip to the next song. I hate when they do that shit. I wasn't into it, and it hurts me to say this, but I mostly blame the crowd for this one. T-Pain was a not great performance I saw live, but this is like 2008 or 9. This was like early days. T-Pain was a last second replacement for a concert that was supposed to be headlined by Sean Kingston, and the audience was being rowdy and not in a good way, and T-Pain ended the concert early. So I can't even blame that on T-Pain. But Kanye, I hopefully blame Kanye. So retracted on Kanye. It was just that concert was not good at all for me. The venue can also contribute to the duddiness. This is true, but that same venue, Devi, I saw Run the Jewels, I saw Nas, I saw Iggy Azalea, and all those performances were great. The setting was good for that. Just Kanye, not good. Okay, Blues Fest, that's horrendous. That's what they call this. That's the big concert in Ottawa yearly, where the lineup is a variety of genres. You hit 10K? I did not hit 10K. I have not. Not yet, Lavina. You got me almost. Not yet. We're still sitting at 9911. Actually, you know what? Hold up. Hold up. There's the number. This is updated as of right now, as you can see by the time down here. I should have probably checked and made sure like none of my shit's on there, but I think it's safe, so we're good. Anyway, we'll come back to this later. But yeah, no, it round on Twitch, it rounds up every 50. So since 9950, it said 2,000, but sorry, 10,000, but I know it's not 10,000, you know? Oh, thank you, Palmley. Appreciate that. Why do my ats not highlight like the rest of yours? Who are you adding that it's not highlighting it? Sarah Lynn. Oh, you know what? Are you hitting reply or are you adding? So for example, if I do this, if I write at Sarah Lynn, fuck, I'm not logged into this chat bot that I have open. All right, you know what? It's fine. Someone will show you. Because you can either hit the reply button. That's when it highlights it, I think. I'm not 100% sure, though. Little Miss 100 been supporting the stream for 5 years and 3 weeks. That's amazing. 5 years is unfathomable to me. Right? Because you're on iPad, it's possible it could be a UI thing for sure. Run the Jewels are very good energy live. Thank you for those combos as well. Appreciate it. You got excited? I appreciate it, Lavina. We'll be here. We'll be here when it hits 10. Hopefully. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. All right. Next question in the forum, shall we? Shall we do that together? Renew, spin-off, cancel. Like fuck, marry, kill. So renew, spin-off, cancel. TV shows. Renew, spin-off, cancel. Amazing Race, Survivor, Big Brother. Okay. I would I would renew Survivor. I would spin off. No. Switch. I would renew Big Brother. I would spin off Survivor because I do think we can switch some of the formulas around on Survivor a little bit on the low key. Because, you know, the spin-off is we're going back to 39 days and 2 tribes. Who's not watching that spin-off? I'm sorry. Are you not going to watch that spin-off? And then I would cancel The Amazing Race. The Amazing Race I feel like was fun, but now The Amazing Race, I feel like even though I feel like they're doing a little bit of a resurgence right now, for me, of the 3, it's the weakest of the 3 shows. I feel like this season's going to have a lot more eyes on it on our side of things, and I think it's primarily going to be because of the fact that Big Brother casting has been taking over the season. So that's where I'm at. All right. Then the next question. Everyone in The Amazing Race, there's less drama. Yeah, there used to be more. Or it got a little better than what it was like even 2-3 years ago, but still. I think they did the Big Brother casting to go up viewing. Exactly. You cannot cancel Survivor Big Brother right now? No, you cannot. Wings, boneless or bone in? Bone in. Ranch or blue cheese? Neither. Why do I need either? The wing, if the wing's good, none of that matters. You don't need that sea of liquid drudging your wing. You don't need it. So bone in, no sauce. Not raw, obviously, because typically you're getting the wing flavored, so it's coming sauced and tossed probably. It do not need ranch. It do not need blue cheese. We went out for dinner tonight. I got cheese curds, and they had 3 sauce options. One was a regular ranch, one was a chipotle ranch, and then one was a hot honey. And I was like, we're doing hot honey, fam, bring it over. We're not doing no ranch out here. The wing is a vessel for my ranch. See, I don't like ranch like that. Chicken without a bone is an egg. Okay, that I've not heard before. I've heard boneless is nuggets. I've not heard chicken without a bone is an egg. Or if you watch Parks and Rec, a pre-bird. Chicken. Okay, I just read that. Have you ever been deboned by a chicken? What are you talking about? I like a cream-based sauce sometimes to cut the heat / complement it. A little cut the heat action, I'm not mad at. I understand that. That comprehends to me. So I get that. It has to be homemade ranch. Bottle ranch is trash. Would I recognize a difference? That's my question. Not a fan of bleu, too strong. Bleu is too bleu. What happened to just barbecue and sweet and sour? I agree. Barbecue works for me. Let's go over on the bad guys too. The movie Rachel Rudd, which honestly was a pretty good movie. Oh, there we go. Respawning. A hot wing needs blue cheese. Not for me. I don't like it. Okay, François. Yeah, français. Oui. Yes. Tu veux aller à la piscine? And then they said celery, carrots, or fries. How can you put fries amongst celery and carrots and act like I'm going to pick anything but fries? Celery is famously one of my least favorite vegetables ever. I hate the texture. There's no taste. And like the biggest advocate point people make for celery is it's negative calories. Okay. You know what else is negative calories? Not eating celery. How about that? I don't like it. Don't taste good for me. But I also don't want fucking carrots. Stringy water? What is that, Lori? Oh, that's 80% water? Yeah. I like my water like I like my I like my water Like I like my answers 100%. Back them. I don't need no 80% water. Give me 100% water. Give me nothing. Celery holds a lot of peanut butter. Yeah, well, if celery becomes the spoon, then we've lost the plot a little bit. Why are we eating our spoons? Celery's good in tuna. Yeah, that could work. Celery's good in soup. When celery's like chopped and diced, I'm not mad at it. It's just when it's like just this big ass wide like thing, I don't like it like that, you know? Then it's not for me. Save the planet, garnish in a Bloody Mary. Lima beans for you. Oh God, why? Why are we doing this, chat? My celery has to be chopped and cooked down, otherwise gross. Oh, wow. Chop a green pepper to replace any diced celery. I don't know. I don't think I'd fuck with green pepper in a tuna thing. In a tuna salad. So it's okay as a background ingredient, but not like, here's the thing. Celery's never the star in any capacity. So even when the celery is there with the wings, it is tertiary. It goes wing, the dipping sauce, your fingers, fries, your fingers, the napkin, then celery. So, I'm more of a cucumber person. Cosign. How often do you chat about celery? I don't think it comes up often, does it? Right? Unless I'm mistaken. I don't think I'm mistaken. That'd be a good Top Chef channel. Make a dish where celery is the star. Please. Try me. How does Liana feel about celery? What do you think? She loves celery. Liana loves it. Celery with wings like a palate cleanser. I've never needed my palate cleansed like that. I've never been like, now is the time where my palate needs to be cleansed up. So, I knew you could trust Liana. Chat, why are we acting like celery is something so good that it needs to be divisive? It's fucking celery. Celery is not all that. No one in the history of humankind has ordered wings and said, it's going to come with that celery though. That celery about to hit tonight. No one. No one has said this. Why are we starting now? I'm making it divisive. All right. I'm telling you, Khoresh Kafs is good. Honestly, Khoresh Kafs is my least favorite Khoresh. It just is. So now you know where I stand also. How would I prepare my slop? What flavor direction would you go in? Spicy. I'm going to be laughing at myself when I buy soda in my next grocery run. Oh my God. Okay. Y'all are laughing at my expense? All right. While you all think of me next time you have celery, let's go to the next question, shall we? And we've now caught up on the questions. If you want to put your question in the form, go ahead and do it. You don't like any Khoresh? اصلا از ایرونیا خوشت میاد یا نه؟ اصلا متنفری؟ همچین حرف میزنه. I'm just gonna say heinous shit, Lavina? What is going on? I'm bored. Fire up the Sims on the second monitor, Lavina. Let's hang out. We're hanging out. A vegetarian at a table that can't eat wings? Oh my God. No, you can have wings. There's like cauliflower wings, right? Right? Yes? All right, Lavina, this song's for you. This song's for Lavina. All right. I'm ready for more food debates. Hey, put them in the form. Put them in the form. We'll talk about them. Is that like horseradish? What? I'm doing my draft. The girls are mad. I'm first overall again. Is this hockey, Lavina? Buy a spoon for your peanut butter. Already to do. There's a flying cauliflower. There's cauliflower wings. There is. Yep. It's giving one of them two dragons sitting at the table. My dad spreads butter on bread for me. Aww. If you had veggie plate, what are the 4 veggies you're putting on it? That's tough because there's some veggies that you would eat a la carte on their own, but then there's some veggies that would just be downright alien if you ate them like on your own, you know? Like in a platter. I feel like I would say cucumber, tomatoes, easy for, especially for a Persian, easy, accessible and acceptable. What would be the other ones? Olives? No, they're not veggies. No, are they? Fuck. Are olives veggies? I would argue some of you are going to say tomatoes and fucking... Okay, olives are not. No, that makes sense. Some of you are going to argue that cucumbers are fucking fruits, right? Yep. Botanically, they're a fruit. But they're classified as a vegetable in the culinary world. So we're going to go with what the culinary world says because I'm not a botanist. Tomato, fruit or vegetable? Tomato, fruit or vegetable? Tomatoes are... What was that noise I made? Fruit. Okay. Fine. We'll take cucumbers. Tomatoes are fruit. That's fine. We can agree with that. We can agree with that. My favorite is zirish, but the chicken has to be perfect. Zirish pilbul is an elite dish, Lavina. I accept that answer. It's in my top 2 after the kebabs of the world. So yeah. Bell peppers hand down. Not a bad shout. Pickles, tomato, grapes, and lettuce. Grapes are not fruit, vegetables. Carrots could be good for a veggie platter, actually. All right, let's go to the next question. Do you enjoy playing board games? Do you have any favorites? I grew up on Monopoly. Monopoly was the elite board game in my house. That being said, the older I got, the more I understand why it is more divisive and people don't like it as much. I'm a patient player, so I'll stay there all night if I have to play it, to see out a game. But a lot of people don't like that. They want that quick game. Catan is a very fun game. I hard enjoy Catan. Ludo is a great game as well. Snakes and Ladders is a standard one, easy to enjoy. Clue is a very fun game, obviously. Life, I've played Life. I'm fine on Life. Ticket to Ride is not a bad shot either. You're a baller at Operation. I've never played Operation. Yahtzee I've played. Family members haven't spoken in decades because of Monopoly. Exaggeration. I've never played Risk. That's the one board game I've never played that I can definitively say I know a lot of people have played. I've just never had it. Yeah, but no, I grew up in a Monopoly household, believe it or not. Very rare. I know a lot of people, again, don't fuck with the Monopoly, but what you gonna do? That's what I was brought up on, chat. That's what I was brought up on. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You can play Risk on Pogo. Well, what is a Pogo? While you answer that, let me go to the next question. And that reads... who are the celebrities you want to see on the next Celebrity Big Brother? Oh, God. I don't know. I've said this. Celebrity Big Brother doesn't do it for me, chat. These people are not here to play the game. So why should I be? You know? Tom Sandoval? No thanks. My life is fine. Chat. Traders Ireland starts in 2 days. I'm excited. I don't know what to expect. I do not know what to expect from Traders Ireland, but I'm very fucking hyped for it. It's going to be a fun time. Myself and Annabelle will be covering it. Should be a 10 out of 10 experience. Taskmaster X Big Brother crossover. Sign that up. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Cooked fruits, yay or nay? It's not a nay. But how many things are yays in the cooked fruit of it all? Not a lot. Depends on the fruit. Again, the Persian background in me, the amount of fruits I've seen in like stews and stuff, it's become a lot more normal for me than most. But also, I never cook fruits for my own cooking, so. Also, if you want to do a food question, I asked this question recently, and some of you might know this is it's a bit of an icebreaker question I've asked before, so I want to circulate it back into the rotation here today, right now, since y'all want to talk about food, and I'm quite frankly tired of debating celery with you right now. You get a pizza, right? You're getting a pizza, okay? This pizza can only have 3 toppings. What 3 toppings are you going for? What are your 3? Go. You can only have 3, not more. You can have less. You can be like, oh, one day you want to just order it with the 2 toppings, but it has to be from those 3. What are your 3 toppings? Go ahead. Ain't no way your 3 toppings are just cheese, Jay. There's no way. Oh, we got double pepperoni. I guess some of you are just like, you know what you like. As an RTA patron, will I have a way to watch Traders Island? I cannot promise you it, but I can tell you that if I get links, you will get links also. How about that? My plan is to make sure everyone can access the show, because if I'm covering the show, I want to make sure you have access to the show. So that's the hope. But I can't outright guarantee it currently, if that makes sense. So the potential links, of course, I got you. You co-sign triple cheese, pepperoni, and green chile. What's green chile? Did I miss the Mickey song? We've not checked it out yet. Extra cheese, Italian sausage, green pepper. Okay. See, I don't know if I go green pepper in my 3. I don't know if I go in my 3. Mushroom, sausage, caramelized onion. Okay, Kay, I'm listening. I'm all ears. I could fuck with that. I just feel like pepperoni's too staple for me not to be in the 3. Pineapple, onion, and jalapenos. Onion is underrated as a topping. I'll give you that. Black olives. I'll fuck with it. Let's see. Anchovies are banned on my pizza. Okay, I was like, anchovies being one of the 3, we would have had questions right now. Oh my god. And then the next thing I see is Jade saying cheese, green olives, and anchovies. I'm not gonna listen, I'm not judging. I won't judge you. I won't judge you. I'm not yucking your yum here. The amount of mushroom love in this chat is criminal. What's wrong with a mushroom? Pepperoni, mushrooms, olives. Okay. Okay. The Patriots Canada might not be restarting until October. Crave came out with their programming. It wasn't listed. Gotcha. You know what? That's fine. October makes sense, kind of, because like usually it starts end of September anyway. We'll be okay. When I order cheese pizza from Domino's, I order 3 types of cheese on it. The other favorite is Philly cheesesteak with Alfredo sauce. With Alfredo sauce? Like the pasta? How'd that go? How'd that go? I told you, chat. Sometimes I'm like apprehensive of the sauces. It depends on the sauce. It depends on the sauce. I will eat black olives alone, but never cooked in my food. Okay. Onions are overrated. Well, in the words of Chappelle, we aren't kink shaming, we're kink asking why. Okay, well that's allowed. That's certainly allowed. We're kink asking why. Okay. But still. I've got some shrooms in the freezer. How should I eat them? I've never had shrooms in the freezer, so I don't know how to answer that, low key. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm a white sauce or pesto over red sauce pizza person. Let's see. Enough food talk. Wow, you hungry? Is that what's happening? Am I gonna get the pickle pizza at the fair? No. Why would I get a pickle pizza? That's too pickly. No. I've had dill pizza with ranch dressing for dipping. Interesting but good. Okay. All right, let's go to the next question. Let's move on from food if we can. I don't know what the next question is going to be, though. What are your top 5 cheeses? How many types of cheeses can you name? Okay. Cream cheese, cheddar cheese, feta cheese, Swiss cheese, mozzarella cheese. Okay. Brie, Gouda, Brie, Gouda, Camembert, Provolone, Pepper Jack, Munster, Parmesan, that's a good one too. Yeah. There's a lot of cheeses out there. There's a lot of cheeses out there. Colby's a good one also. You're true. Okay. Let's go to the next question. Of the current BB27 cast, who would you invite to play Goose Goose? Do I have to pick someone? Morgan. Rachel has an open invite whenever she wants it, if she ever wanted it. I don't think there's anybody else. Maybe Ashley. Maybe, perhaps, perchance. Not gonna why would I answer that one? All right, let's move on. I don't know if it was near my area, but I know it was in the area. What are your thoughts on pumpernickel and what context would you order it? I've had a pumpernickel bagel and it goes hard. I'm not mad at a pumpernickel bagel. So that, I don't know. I don't really have a hate into pumpernickel. So I have no opinion, if that makes sense. It's just pumpernickel to me. So who knows? Who knows? Maybe yes, maybe no. Column A, column B. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on it. But yeah. I don't think I've had it enough to even remember what it tastes like. Pumpernickel smoked out red onion. That's a good time. No carb talk. Pumpernickel exists. I choose not to have it. That's fine. As she was talking about the Trader's Table with Rachel, she said she doesn't know if she'd do it because of the bugs and she can't jump out of a plane. Jump out of a plane is a wild notion. I guess like that one of the challenges missions could be. No, that's like you throw stuff out of the plane, right? Or is the chopper? I don't know. The bug one would get me too. I ain't gonna lie, but other than that, like we're fine. But also, I'm somebody. If everyone else is doing something, I'm a lot more likely to then be able to do it also. I'm not beholden to the people, if that makes sense. You know? All right, next question is no. Mountains or beach? Beach. Why would I ever pick mountain? I'm picking beach every day. All day, every day is beach. It's a beach time for me. Rachel was saying she was sad she didn't have the jumping out of a plane task on her season. Oh no. What have I got against mountains? I'd prefer to be in an not in an elevated state. I want to be by the water. Mountain is too high up for me. You know? It's a little too high up there for me, chat. I couldn't hack it. I couldn't handle it. By the water, not in the water. Well, yes, perhaps, maybe, you could say. Honeymoon was in the Banff beautiful mountains and lakes. Amazing. All right, next question is, favorite kind of cookie? Chocolate chip. It's basic, but it's me. It's basic, but that's what I like. Just a chocolate chip. Just a cheeky chocolate chip. Salt on top or no? It doesn't need it, but I'll take it if it has it, you know? Like, it'll be fine if it has it. We're not mad at it if it has it. But it doesn't need to be there. So it's not necessary to the experience for me specifically. What cookie flavor would I avoid? Oatmeal raisin is not for me at all. That's two things I don't like. So no. No to the oatmeal raisin for me. Bro, why is my music loud tonight? And by loud, I mean just like, I want chill. Where's my chill? This song, actually, I've been playing this song a lot. I really like this song. So we'll put this one on. No stop for Pooya? No. Why would I want stop? Why would I ever volunteer for this, chat? Why would I ever say, give me sloppy taste? Never. Never. All right. And on that note, let's go to the next question, shall we? Can you remember any birthday cakes from childhood? What was your favorite? Okay. I remember one cake from my childhood, and it was shaped like a guitar, and it was blue. The flavor, I don't remember for anything. But I remember I had a guitar birthday cake because I thought it looked cool. And that's what I wanted. I wasn't particularly musical as a kid. And it's not like I was... Yeah, I wasn't really repping music like that. But for some reason, I wanted my cake to be a guitar. So it was. You know. I owned a guitar, but I didn't get that guitar till like, what, 12 years later? No, that's not true. Like 8 years later, maybe? 8-9 years later, and I never learned how to play it anyway. I just wanted the guitar and I had it, but I didn't play it. So it's not like I could say it was, again, linked to me like that. Rice and Tuna Fish, thank you for the follow. And Tay, thank you for the follow. We got 2 new followers in the last about 10 minutes, so thank you so much to both of y'all. Welcome in, welcome in. All right. You want to check out the Mickey video? Can you... Oh, yeah, Lori sent it to me, right? Let's give it a gander. Might as well at this point, right? Might as well at this point. Let's see what this video is all about, chat. Let's see. All right. Where did you send it? You said you whispered it? Why Rutro? What the fuck are you sending me? What am I about to watch here? I'm not seeing it, Lori. Where did you send it exactly? My hubby made a cake of Garfield made. Oh, okay. Birthday in July, and I was end up with a swimming pool sheet cake. What is that? Oh, there we go. Okay. There's the extended, and then there's the. Though that's the regular extended. Okay. All right. Does the video matter, or is it just all about the song? Just so I know. And while I boot that up, if you're interested in some if you're interested in some Factor goodness, chat, I have been sponsored by Factor. Factor is great. It's fresh meals ready at the touch of a fingertip, ready into your microwave. So go ahead and check it out. If you have not gotten one before, you get a free 50% off of your first box. That says a free half off. And you get free breakfast for a whole year. Use my code FACTOR SE83094 and enjoy. All right, deal. Enjoy. Fuck. All right. Am I allowed to say if it's any good? I will only take things that I 100% agree to, Regina. And I honestly I've enjoyed Factor multiple times, and I've had a very positive experience every time. So I wouldn't endorse it if I don't like it. All right. So just audio, or do we need the video too, chat? You didn't say. Video is funny? Okay, video is funny. I'll give it a check then. All right. Is it worth checking both out, or might I just skip into the video long form? Extended or nah? Or not extended? Extended? All right, let's just do extended then. Here we go. All right. Okay. What is Doomf? Did not finish. Did not finish. All right, let's try this out. Why is it not moving for y'all? Why don't you see it moving? Why is it frozen for you? Why is it frozen for you? Did we have this issue last time also with videos? We never ended up fixing that issue, I'm realizing now, huh? Okay, fuck. Let me see. It did this with the twins. You're right. You're absolutely right. Let me figure that out, chat, real quick. Fill mode, no. Presets, none. Okay, I have no idea what's causing it. Volume could be louder. Okay. Well, you're not going to get to see this now. Or do you still want to watch it if you can't watch the video itself? Am I playing out browser? Yes. Should I not be? Where would I play it alternatively? Or... If Chrome go to settings, turn off graphics acceleration. That makes Discord streaming weird, but it's not Discord, but I'll try. Let's see. You said graphics acceleration. Okay. Yep, use graphics acceleration when possible. It's at 0. It's turned off. So it's not even on at the moment. Is there a Discord for this Twitch? There is. If you are subscribed, you can get in. You do not have to stay subscribed to get in. It's only done that way so that I don't have random strangers coming in and ruining the community. Can I add a browser source to it? But I can't control a browser source in the OBS is the problem. I do have hardware graphics off for sure, Haley. And also, Haley, thank you for subbing as well. Appreciate it. These people are weird, respectfully. They can be. All right. Let me just play the song, chat. Let me just see what this song's about then. Also, it's like maxed out audio. So the fact that it's not loud for you all makes me feel confused.
Talks down to her friends, takes credit for their wins. It's Mickey. She's better than you. She drinks straight from the fridge. Mom says that's a sin. Yet
oh my God.
Looting the juice. She'll slip meat in the food. Vegetarians are screwed. That's Mickey. Vindictive too. Allies are her fodder. On the block and donors. That's Mickey. She's better than you. Her gameplay makes no sense. Maybe she really dead. She needs to look so smart, but her facade has come apart. Legend.
Who the fuck is this? This is a win.
In her mind, bladders nonsense all the time. It's Mickey.
That's the truth.
She's better than you. Did not realize this was something I was going to hear today. I'm not mad at it. At all.
Crocs are very jealous of a waterworks at Wynn. That's Mickey. She's better than you.
She's better than you.
If her eyes are blinking fast, she's lying to your ass. That's Mickey. She's better than you.
Disrespecting of the others, playing part of mother. Yeah, Mickey. She's better than you. Planning Bible study, but who be in
Yeah, this is going to be a fucking earworm. I'm not going to forget this now forever.
the group? Even Jesus saying nah with the leading the crew. Heard she is a bitch, thinks that's really rich, cause Mickey, she's better than you. She's going homophobic, that's recorded on the feeds, gas Mickey. She's better than you.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
Chance is slim to none, deserving of an Emmy for acting phony too. It's Mickey.
That's the truth.
You cry those tears, Mickey.
Does that make sense to you?
Wow. 10 out of 10 experience.
Jealousy is a disease. Get well soon.
Wow. Wow. Did not have that on the card today. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Would listen again. They know what they're doing. Shout out to Techno Gaijin. Is Leah on the channel also? Okay. We love a musical bunch over here on the Less Than Two. Y'all already know. I do like to make music is a fucking stretch, but I like to dabble. I like to dabble. All right. Let's go to the next question. I know you said cancel, but how would you and Leon do on the Amazing Race? Well, she'll never want to go on the Amazing Race with me, which is sad. I don't love it. But I think we do better than Leon thinks we would do. I think we do quite good. I'm new with the spray bottle. The spray bottle is we like to use the spray bottle when someone's being a little thirsty, more so than it being for cats. It's about if you're being thirsty, you get spray bottled. But to answer the question, I do also have cats. Yes, that's right. That's right. And here are my babies today. They were laying on the Persian rug. Levine, are you still here? If you're still here, please check out the screen in 2 seconds here. Look at them. Look at these little gremlins here. Baby 1 and baby 2. Big chillin'. I think I was fun more than anyone else in the Amazing Race. Well, it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, for sure. Is being stoned okay? Of course. If you want to be, go ahead. Go ahead. All right, next question. Peaches, plums, or nectarines? Peaches. Favorite toppings in a taco? I mean, I don't have anything unique there. Ground beef, probably. I don't know. Is that a topping even? Besides reality TV, what would your TED Talk topic be? Being both confident and insecure and how to bridge that gap and thrive in both. Because I feel like I really suffer from both. Have I fired up the barbecue lately? It's been over a month since I've last barbecued. Well over a month. It's been a long time. Do I miss it? Yes, but also no. In a weird way. Favorite kind of apple? This might be a hot topic or a hot take. Sorry. Green. I prefer green apple. Green apple. We stand firm a green apple. What is my HOH album? But the artist or album have to start with the first letter of your name. The letter P? Shit. Album P. I'm not starting with album. I'm just trying to look through my liked songs and see whose name starts with a P that I'd be like, yeah, this is the group. Not a lot of these are all just the names of the songs. Fuck, this is a hard question once you make the letter matter to me. I don't fucking know. Huh. I don't know. No, none of these letter P suggestions are doing it for me, chat. Maybe Pharrell. You know what? Pharrell's album. You know which Pharrell album? I would pick the album from back in the day. And that album is In My Mind from 2006. I would pick that album. Easy. Pharrell's a good shout. Thank you. Prince would have been a good shout also. I was listening so when I learned the word haboob. Have you ever experienced haboob? How much feeds do you watch when you're not doing a live feed update the next day? Less. Significantly less. Basically, I'll have it on if I know an event's about to happen. I'll have it on, and if I'm enjoying myself, if the feeds have been popping, I'll have it on the whole time. But when I start falling off, and I would admit I'm falling off a little more now than I have been, in like last month. I'm watching like a lot less rather. I'm not watching as attentively either. Everything crashed around. Missed the kitties. Sad. Now technology sucks. I'm sorry, Jade. Which time? What do you think Angela will get up to in the veto comp? I don't know what kind of role they're giving Angela, but I imagine it has to do with a monologue of some sorts. Like, they ain't bringing Angela back to not do a monologue on these people. You know what I mean? Like, that's certainly going to happen. I assume. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. Would you mind doing a roundup of where everybody is from? I mean, it's hard, but I can tell you this based on my demographic chart that I've seen. Most people here are from the States, and then the next biggest is Canada, and then it's like the UK, and then it's Australia. The English-speaking countries have the most breakdown here of my audience that I've seen. Oh, gotcha, Lori. Sorry. I wish they brought back a certain thing so that Andrew can be so much punishment like Jesse was in a previous season. Oh, were you talking about... If you were talking about specifically like city or state, then it's a different combo. I just kind of assumed you meant geographically. I know you're a busy guy, but hear me out. I remember a time when Goose Goose the Livina said she would love her own little jingle when she lost or won a round. Do you remember any such convo? There was a time where you were like, I should make everyone their own little jingle. Something to think about, I guess. Maybe when you have nothing to do. The problem is I am the busiest I've been almost ever, and it's about to get busier with Traders Ireland coming in, and also all the streams that are happening at the same time. So... And I still owe the chat a diss track. So really, it's not looking good, Brev. It's not looking good. It's not the time. It's a little tough one right now. So right now, I don't know if it's likely to happen, you know? But jingles are fun. We advocate for a good jingle. What is your favorite Cat's Eye song? Who's your favorite Cat's Eye member? I don't have a favorite Cat's Eye song. And I do not know the members of Cat's Eye. Don't judge me. I thought we were supposed to cool off this week. With regards to what? Am I looking forward to winter? Fix that right now. I know that one song. Outsource the jingles to Fiverr. Well, it's not as fun if I don't do them myself. I'm looking forward to winter in that it's fun to get a change of scenery, but I'm not looking forward to winter in that I'm excited to get cold again. Does that make sense? Yeah. So... if you had to be an inanimate object for a day, what would you be? And this is the last question of the night, chat. If I had to be an inanimate object, I would like to be a mug. Because a mug, it's like a warm hug. It hugs all your warm drink, and it keeps it there for you, and you can enjoy it, and you get a lot of enjoyment out of a mug. A mug filled with coffee, obviously. Want people to put their lips on you? I don't want them to do it. They want to do it. Yeah. I don't know how to answer the inanimate object question, so we just went with it. All right, chat. What? What'd I say? What happened? Is everyone okay? Fun I'm playing marbles with you in Florida today. I loved gaslighting her into thinking I have no idea what marbles are. You could be a bong? Nah, man. I don't want to be a bong. And I don't want to elaborate on why I don't want to be a bong either. Not going to lie. All right, chat. Keep it short tonight because I went to bed at 6 last night. I woke up at 8:30 this morning and I've been up since. I am on fumes and I still have to do quite a bit in the next 24 hours. I need to find a pocket of time to do 90 Day. I need to watch 2 episodes of Australia versus the World and get notes ready and then talk to Shannon about it also. So it's a little bit of a lot to do and a lot of sleep that needs to be done also. But I do appreciate you all. I hope you had fun. I'll be back not Sunday this week. Next earliest you'll see me is probably Tuesday, probably for Peak. And the hope is we do play Peak. I don't know necessarily if that's what we're going to do. I don't know if that's the plan as of right now. But I would hope that it is. So we'll see. Okay? But I do appreciate y'all hanging out. Thank you so much for all the love. Everyone who sub-bitted. Today was not the day for us to hit past 10,000. But that day's going to come. We're not concerned. But yeah. So yeah, the plan is to do, again, hopefully we're doing Peak tomorrow. Not tomorrow.